Okay, 2nd of April. Welcome to the Daily Investment Show. We go through ASX US indices, subsectors, commodity prices, looking for places to invest. So Trump's announced the war's over, but we're going to keep bombing him for 2 weeks. Oh my God. Anyway, everything sort of went a bit, America, we'll have a look at that. So the ASX 300. So I'm trying to be optimistic here and go for a bit of a reverse head and shoulders maybe. We come down here and then break through here in the neckline. A breakdown would not be good. Anyway, so financials. So this is daily chart. I'll go to it weekly to get a bigger picture. So the banks are finding pretty good support at that level. So the materials, well, they got hurt the most today of 2.8, but they had run pretty hard. So you'd potentially see materials. Well, that would be a head and shoulders setup. So materials pulls back to here, finds a higher low, and then up. So the energy sector is not dying. So might have had some stops hit today, and then it bounced up. So we'll look at oil. Oil hasn't crashed. So energy over materials. So is energy going to consolidate and then outperform materials? I don't think so, but so the gold miners, so they hit resistance. So they've run pretty hard. So again, a pullback, make a higher low somewhere, then continue on. The gold miners over the financials. So gold miners still finished the week up over them. And the tech sector, our tech sector, not touching it. No, not yet. Okay, so America, so the VIX. So this is the live VIX. So we're heading back up. The volatility of the VIX. So that's still sort of midstream, but it's not good having elevated levels of risk around. So if you look at the S&P 500, so this is the physical opening hours one. So it's so right on the 20. So this is the test now. So we now got to come back and see if we make a higher low or take out this low, and then head down here. So this is the futures pricing. So futures is pointing downwards. The Nasdaq again hit resistance, so it's got to do the same thing. So it'll be a big test next week. See if this low here holds. Bitcoin. So Bitcoin looks very wobbly. So there's a bit of correlation between Bitcoin and the tech sector. So this is the Nasdaq futures. So that's pointing downwards. Looks very sick, doesn't it? So Nvidia bounced. So it's back up in the range there. So again, they still need to break through the dome, so it's neutral. You can't say bearish. So the mags have hit resistance on the daily, so they've got a bit more. So they all of them still need to come and make a higher low somewhere. Semiconductors. So again, so now so everyone's got to come back and make a higher low to the semiconductors over the Nasdaq. So you need this to start making new highs as well. There is a higher low, so that's positive. Financials. So there, I don't know, still feel like there's another flush there. Materials in America. So this might be a bit down tonight. Utilities in America. They're looking pretty safe. Gold miners. So they'll obviously be, yeah, well, that's run pretty hard. So come back, find a higher low somewhere. Good entry point for some gold stocks. Join the channel, $10 a month. ASX US shares, ETFs. Gold miners over the S&P 500. So gold miners to outperform. So energy. So this will be interesting tonight to see. Sort of just finished on. Oh, that was your first level and second level. So it'll probably have a bounce. It'd be healthy to have a nice correction though. So US biotech still looking good. Okay, so what's happening? So Israel stock market bouncing off support. The big defense contractor, he's consolidating. So the Dubai share market, so we're still another consolidation week by the sounds of it, looks of it. Need to break or break. Dubai real estate, so still below resistance. India doesn't look great anymore. Apparently the government, David said the government's clamped down on shorting the market in India. China, so it's still trying to hang in there, nothing bullish. Emerging markets, neutral. So the German market back below resistance there. Your high growth super fund, so you're back to break even this calendar year. VGS, so trying to form a bit of a bottom, but better off being in materials. I think we've got the materials outperform VGS. Okay, interest rates. So biased, no pullbacks. That's the 1 year, Aussie 1 year, Aussie 5 year. So that flows through to Aussie bonds. If that was a share, you'd be selling it. So US 5 year rates are bouncing. US 1 year rates are bouncing. So how's that? So there's your international bonds getting absolutely shellacked. So that's your super fund balance fund option. Looks pretty sick. And you look at that. Your VD, I did a video on this the other week or so ago. Conservative option. So for down 5%. I thought you meant to make like a 5% a year, like a bank account. Yeah. Anyway, get off your horse already. So the US dollar. So it liked Trump's talk. But it hasn't broken through. So Aussie dollar. So we look weak. Yeah, I mean, look at that. I've just seen it's a bit of a head and shoulders there. Look at that. I don't know if that means the US dollars, we might just fall over without it. Yeah. Okay. So the Bible, the Bloomberg Commodity Index, nothing wrong with that. Okay, gold. Let's have a go to the 1 hour chart. Okay, so technically we're still holding this uptrend line. So that was the US dollar. The US dollar and the gold price are not highly correlated. Anyway, so yeah, interesting. A break of this uptrend line though will cause a correction. So same with silver. So she's broken through the downtrend line and sitting on this support line here. So what's this one here? Gold over gold over oil. So this is oil outperforming gold, sitting right on support there. So platinum, palladium, so Dr. Copper. So you're going to have another, he's holding up a bit better than gold and silver, which is positive. Okay, here we go. US oil. So Trump's basically telling all the countries, well, we'll be out of there in 2 weeks. You guys can go and get your own oil, or you can come buy it from us. My God. So 105. So the oil futures, so on daily chart, so they did come back, so now they're heading back up. This is December. If we look at Asian oil, Brent, so it's 106. So the premiums still the same. Dubai, so I mean that's interesting. So now the Dubai oil prices come back, so there's now no real premium. So basically oil's $105 everywhere in the world, and I reckon that's where we're going to sit. We're just going to sit at higher oil prices long term, and Dubai will charge. So all us Western countries, England, Europe, Australia, please, Mr. Iran, can I have my oil? Or you got to go to Trump. I would bet Trump would love the Europeans to come grovelling to him. Can we have oil, sir? Okay. So oil over the S&P 500. American natural gas. So Asian natural gas, that's still elevated. Our gas still depressed. Iron ore remains elevated. Lithium remains elevated. Uranium chilling. So interesting. So thermal coals still holding up, and coking coal. So the world still thinks there's going to be some steel making going on. Nickel chilling. The aluminium remains high. Manganese. So they're breaking out. And how's our? So last night food. So food got a bit cheaper last night. Still not bearish. Corn. Wheat, it's shooting stars, so tonight will be interesting. Cane, and your cup of coffee. Still consolidating. Alright, if you're going away, have a good weekend. If you enjoyed that, hit the like, and the hype if it's back on again. Alright, see ya.